Hello and welcome to another episode of today's GK. Cruise Conference 2022 has been organized by which of the following? The correct answer is Ministry of Ports, Shipping, Waterways. Recently, the first Incredible India International Cruise Conference was held. Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry have collaborated to hold the Indian National Cruise Conference. India is working on a national tourism policy in order to give impetus to the tourism industry. The chairman of the National Startup Advisory Council is, the correct answer is Minister for Commerce and Industry. The Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles chaired the 4th meeting of the National Startup Advisory Council. National Startup Advisory Council was set up to advise the center on measures needed to build a strong ecosystem for nurturing innovation and startups in the country. Chairman is the Minister of Commerce and Industry. Convener of the Council, Joint Secretary, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Ex-officio members include nominees of the concerned ministries, departments, organization, not below the rank of Joint Secretary. Which of the following countries is or are the members of G7 grouping? Italy, Canada, Japan. All are. D is the correct answer here. The finance ministers of the group of 7 economic powers want to put together 15 billion euro aid package for Ukraine. The package would cover 3 months with a short-term financing engagement or arrangement mainly in the form of grants. The United States has already offered to contribute half of the aid in the form of grants worth $7.5 billion. 7 members of G7 include UK, USA, Canada, Japan, Germany, France and Italy, plus the EU. They are all bound by shared values as open, democratic and outward-looking societies. Which of the following is the latest addition to the SDR? Special Drawing Rights Basket. The correct answer is Chinese renminbi. So recently the IMF lifted the yuan's weighting in the Special Drawing Rights currency basket. The Special Drawing Rights is neither a currency nor a claim on the IMF. Rather, it is a potential claim on the freely usable currencies of IMF members. SDRs can be exchanged for 3 currencies. SDR basket of currencies include US dollar, euro, Japanese yen, pound sterling, Chinese renminbi. Chinese renminbi is the currency which is included in the SDR in 2016. Thomas Cup recently in the news is the field of badminton is the correct answer. Recently, India's men's badminton team won the Thomas Cup title for the first time ever. Thomas Cup trophy signifies the world's supremacy in the sport of badminton. It's a 16-nation team event. The cup was donated in 1939 by Sir George Thomas for a series of men's international team competition to be managed by International Badminton Federation, of which Thomas was the president. Consider the following statements regarding the Caribbean Sea. The Caribbean Sea is a body of water adjacent to the Atlantic Ocean. Jamaica is a boundary nation of the Caribbean Sea. We have to select the correct statement. Both are correct. C is the correct answer. President Ramnath Kovind has arrived in Jamaica for a state visit, the first by any Indian president to the Caribbean country. The Caribbean Sea is a body of water adjacent to Atlantic Ocean southeast of Gulf of Mexico, bordered by Venezuela, Colombia and Panama to the south. Central American countries include Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras and Belize, with the Greater Antilles including Cuba, Jamaica and Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico on the north and the Lesser Antilles on the east. Boundary nations of the Caribbean Sea include Jamaica. Which of the following are the characters of stagflation? Slow economic growth, high unemployment, rising prices, that is inflation. All are the correct codes. All are the correct answers for the code. D is the correct answer here. Stagflation is characterized by slow economic growth and relatively high unemployment or economic stagnation, which is at the same time accompanied by rising prices. The idea became popular during the 1970s when the US economy witnessed high price inflation due to the oil shock as well as an economic recession marked by negative economic growth. Consider the following statements about National Clean Air Program. It was launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Targets to achieve 20% to 30% reduction in particulate matter concentrations by 2024. Now both are correct over here. C is the correct answer. Air pollution was responsible for 16.7 lakh deaths in India in 2019 or 17.8% of all deaths in the country in 2019, according to a report published in the Lancet Planetary Health. The majority deaths in India, that is 9.8 lakh, were caused by particulate matter 2.5 pollution and another 6.1 lakh by household air pollution. Government initiatives to fight air pollution include Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, National Clean Air Program. In January 2019, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change launched the National Clean Air Program. Moving on, its objective was to reduce particulate matter 2.5 pollution by 20 to 30% by 2024, which we compared to 2017 in 122 cities. Arrange the following countries according to their oil supply to India from highest to lowest. So the first one should be Iraq, then we have Saudi Arabia, then United Arab Emirates, and then we have Russia is the correct answer here. Russia became the fourth largest oil supplier to India in April. Russia's share in India's oil purchase rose to record 6%. Western sanctions against Russia prompted Indian refiners to increase buying of cheaper Russian oil. The share of African oil in India's overall oil imports declined to about 6% in April from 14.5% in March, while that of US almost halved to 3%. Last month, Iraq continued to be the top oil supplier to India, followed by Saudi Arabia and UAE. Moving on, consider the following statements about biopiracy. When traditional knowledge is exploited for commercial purposes without official sanction, traditional knowledge includes agriculture, scientific, technical, ecological, and medicinal knowledge. We have to select the correct statement or statements. Both are correct. C is the correct answer. Exemption to Ayush practitioners from biodiversity law in Biological Diversity Bill 2021. The exemption can lead to biopiracy by Ayush practitioners. When traditional knowledge is exploited for commercial purpose without official sanction, it's known as biopiracy. Indian products such as the neem tree, tamarind, turmeric, and Darjeeling tea have all been patented by foreign firms for different lucrative purposes. Traditional knowledge system held by indigenous communities often relating to the surrounding natural environment, including agricultural knowledge, scientific knowledge, technical knowledge, ecological knowledge, and medicinal knowledge. Also includes expression of folklore in the form of music, dance, song, handicraft designs, etc. Tradition-based literature works are also included, and traditional-based innovation, healing knowledge. Consider the following statements about hypertension. It's a condition of high blood pressure. It increases the risk of heart and kidney disease. We have to select the correct statement. Both are correct. C is the correct answer. World Hypertension Day is observed on May 17 every year in order to increase awareness about hypertension or high blood pressure. The year theme is Measure Your Blood Pressure Accurately, Control It, Live Longer. Hypertension is known as silent killer, as the majority of the time there are no visible indications of hypertension. It's a serious medical condition, significantly increases the risk of heart, brain, kidney, and other diseases. Let's move on to the practice question for the next segment. For the appointment of the Supreme Court judges, the Collegium sends the recommendation to Prime Minister of India, President of India, Law Minister, Chief Justice of India. That's it for today. Tomorrow we shall meet again with another segment. Until then, stay updated. Thank you so much for watching.